This is my living room. It's okay, it's a bit tidier than usual. There's kind of a box with all my jewellery stuff here. Obviously I've got my sofa and a little storage cabinet here, which I've kind of matched with my wallpaper. And that little bench there, I've got paperwork which I need to deal with. There's always paperwork in this room. This table is really tidy. Normally there's like junk and homework, kids homework and all sorts of stuff here. It's really messy and lets me down. It's supposed to be a really nice display cabinet or shelf area where I'm supposed to put like my hennaed candles and things like that, and instead I've got all the receipts there from posting all the jewellery items out to people. I've got that green glossy box there, has got jewellery in that I need to photograph and put on the internet. I've got thank you cards from my brides. I've got glasses. There's a pair of sunglasses there that are Abdul's. My glasses are on the other shelf. And then this little messy area here are all the records, the VAT stuff that I need to handle for that particular quarter, and the PAYE in the box above it. And then I've got some other stuff that I need to photograph and put on the internet, as well as my henna box. So yeah, this room is used for living in, for working in, for eating in, for chilling out in, and for dumping in. So yeah, it's an all-rounder. It's just would be really nice if you know, I had the right storage space for all the business stuff. Then at least this will be a proper living room and a room that, you know, you can welcome people in and not feel like, oh my god, my house is a crap hole. I'm at the back of my garden now. Some people call it the lion's mouth because it kind of goes into a bit of an angle. This is the room that I record in, which is my dining room, and that's the kitchen. You can see that I've got the space around it. So there's a little patio area there which is going to become part of the extension. And then you've got the area which I don't know if you can see it, but I've marked it out with little poles and stuff on the floor. It's going to come out, so going across like that and then going down the side, and obviously it's going to be double story on that side there. It's kind of a close-up of the side, and so you can see there's plenty of space. And I'm not going to really lose too much garden space because, as you can see, it goes down all the way down there. I'll just zoom in so you can see past the rose bushes there, and there's like a couple of garage doors down the back there. And then I've got the area behind me. And then down the side here. So I'm really not going to lose too much space. Standing in my kitchen now, so you can see that you know what it's just like from this angle, but as I come closer, this is where the extension will end. So yeah, I think I still will have enough garden space, I reckon. All that down there and then going down there, and then all this becomes the new kitchen. I was thinking of showing you like the whole house, but I'm a bit worried about my privacy, which is silly because I'm doing this on YouTube, but also it's really hard to get all the rooms in a decent state to show you. But I thought I'd show you the kitchen, which is the main room that I really need to change with, and also the bedroom upstairs, which is my son's room, and then we'll see how far we go from there. What are you saying? What did you say?
Don't show them my room.
Or else?
I keep it all to myself.
Okay then.
Don't.
We'll see who has the last word. This is my kitchen, and like the rest of my house, this is the room that we really didn't spend any time on. It's just awful. You can see how much floor space I have. This is the floor space. There really isn't much room at all. I have a little cupboard down there where I have some lentils and spices and stuff. This work area here, I made lasagna, so that little box, that little container there is soaking. But I've got this area here where I used to have the microwave, and I threw it away because I didn't have the space, and I could do with a bit of preparation area. I've got my more spices up here on a shelf. It's just ridiculous the amount of space I have here. The cooker that we inherited from when we moved in, we just thought we're not going to spend any money in this place at all. I've got a washing machine, and Abdul's kindly bought some food from our restaurant for dinner tonight. And I was training students today, so I've kind of not been able to do much in here, but we shared a Coke and we had some crisps and sandwiches earlier. And then over this side I have like a drawer unit that was the cheapest we can find, we can put in, because all that was here when we moved in was like 2 holes here that had tap, and that was it, and a really old drop sink kind of thing that was just awful. So I've always got dishes in the sink. That's not too bad for me actually. I really hate coming in here. When I wash up, things fall on the floor and break, and I get too hot because the sun is just, it comes down to there until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the evening, so I can't bear to be in here. And what I tend to do is I have to open this to just try and block the sun out so I can at least make myself something. But I really don't have any space. I've got mugs in with everything else because I just have to find areas where I can get some things tidied away. And this here was a little message to my children. I allow my children to cook. I allow them to be themselves, and they've used knives and cooked since they were really, really young. I think they were as old as they can stand. They've been able to sort of prep things for themselves, make breakfast. And Maya just will always make food for herself, but when she does, she takes the biggest pots and pans and then makes a mess everywhere. And you can see again, I've just got dishes with spices, with other things, and more often than not, this is Maya's little bit. She loves soup. It's an empty box that she'll leave in there for me. So I don't have enough room at all. And then I had to have this double fridge here. When we moved in, Abdul had it in the dining room, and I came along and I said no, I want it in the kitchen. I just don't want to be traipsing into another room to get. I used to paint in here every year for the first 3 years, and I thought, you know what, stuff it, I can't be bothered. I really hate being in here. I can't even make roti anymore because, you know, you imagine, where can I put roti in here? My mum makes me feel so guilty, but there's just no space in here at all. All my utensils and all my pans for roti making and all the pins and stuff are all in the cupboard up there, because every time I take them down, Abdul just chucks it up there because it's just like, well, there's no space. So yeah.